So I tore into the motor. It is a 454 78-ish. Suppose it was out of a pickup, freshly rebuilt. You know how that goes. Set for many, many years. Was covered up. Did have valve covers on it, obviously. I just shot stuff in the plugs, all with Mr. Oil. Made sure this all looks good and tight. Looking good in the valley. Cam looks good. Other side looks good. I have rotated it over twice, just by a couple teeth at a time with a pry bar. After letting it set, then I'm going to let it set some more before I put motor mounts on it and drop it in the car for fitment. So I'm pretty sure and confident that this motor will run and drive and be fine. This will be the intake I'll use on it for now. It's not aluminum, it is cast iron, but it is a 67 high horsepower one because it's high rise, made for quadrojet. I do have another one that's made for the Holly as well, but I'll be using this one for now. So do have some headers, don't know if they'll fit. Crazy competition ones. We'll again, once we get the block in there and get motor mounts figured out, we'll see where we want to land on headers and stuff like that, or even trans. Have options. I have 400 turbos, 4 LADE, and a 5-speed and a 4-speed. And then also remember the original, whoops, I guess I moved it. Original 4-speed out of the AMX. There it is in the shop. With the hood off now. Starting to look and see what kind of room I have in here for Chevy motor for now, like I said, because of that's what I got. And then eventually maybe switch to the 390 factory one if I gather the parts over time, put it in it, because I just thought it'd be cool to have the original motor. But for now I don't have all the parts and time and money to put it together, but I have somewhat confident that this will be running pretty soon. So all right, again, like I said, I'll keep posting some stuff. Try to do better about posting while I'm working. It's hard to do. I know these guys do it all the time. Just gonna have to get used to setting the camera up before I start working on something, because once you're into it, you kind of forget about time and filming and documenting and pictures and everything else. But I'm gonna try to get better at it. I think I said this already, but I'm gonna try first of all the stock clamshell type motor mounts. They mount like that on the motor right now, and then down to the pad. Once they're on the pad, like so, depending on where the motor ends up wanting to land, I may have to put a plate on that factory pad. Now, one that I built when I was a kid, I actually built the motor mounts and welded them on. I probably will try to do some kind of bolt-on application to this time, just because I know that I'll eventually be going back with the factory 390. So all right, well, again, I'll keep updating. Try to remember maybe set this camera up when I get a tranny bolted on it, just for mock-up purposes. Drop it in there, get it all mocked up. It'll probably in and out, 4 or 5 times, getting everything set, putting the plates on there like I said, and bolting them down and whatever I'm going to do. So I don't know. It'll depend on height, how high I want it, based off hood clearance. Also, I saw another guy that had put a big block in a Javelin same year, 68 or 9, and he was talking about he needed more room in the front for the radiator, so he slid it back a little bit. Had to use a different distributor, a newer high energy one, versus just an HEI, which is pretty big around. So I don't want to mess with the firewall, obviously, but I can slide the motor back and forth depending on where that placement needs to be. So again, I'll get back with you guys again. Talk to you later. Bye.